I was just saying.
We thank you for joining us in giving recognition to your daughters and your sons. May we all prosper in education to build a better future for our children. And also, I commend our chairman, Ferdinand de Dios, for doing a great job in putting this together. We have been calling and texting, asking him if it's okay, because this is our first after so many years, and we're testing the waters. And whatever we can to improve for next year, it will be almost the same as this one here, if not better. But it doesn't matter if it's first or last. The most important thing is to recognize for the importance of education. Again, thank you very much. Good night. I'm sorry, would you like to say something? A short speech, Mr. Brain. You know what? Before I give you the microphone, actually I was expecting the principal of Ross Middle School, Mr. Ricky Brown, because I was one of the fans when he was playing basketball in the Philippines. But maybe next time, right?
Next time.
Well, I was asked to do an inspirational speech about how I got into teaching and so forth, and I can't top what Samantha already did, and it's because I didn't take the speech class at Ross. But my best friend in all the way through high school, he knew exactly what he wanted to do, which was to be a dentist, from when he was like in 3rd grade, and he just went right through, went to dental school, and has had a very successful career, has lots and lots of money. And he tells me he envies me, who didn't even know what he wanted to do, still doesn't know what he wants to do in his life. And sometimes, we try to give direction, but I was just meeting with some Cerritos College people a couple days ago, and they said like 80% of college graduates, not college students, college graduates, don't know what they're going to do with their life, even when they graduated from college. And so, I kind of fit in that in that mold. And basically, my whole life is an accident, but accidents can be a happy thing. And so, do you have half an hour? That's a short speech. Okay. So, we have another hour. It's supposed to go to 9, so I got 59 minutes. So, anyway, my whole life is an accident. My being born was an accident. My parents had been trying to get my mother pregnant for about 8 years and couldn't get pregnant. Just for I'm half Filipino. My dad's Swedish and my mom's Filipino. And my parents met in Berkeley, California. Crazy things happened there. And then my dad was a congregational pastor, and so they went to the Philippines as missionaries. And so they were there and trying to have a child, and unsuccessfully. And all my mother's family said that to get pregnant, you have to eat durian. And so, if all the people, if you're Filipino or from Southeast Asia, you know what that is. Anyway, so she did, and I came. And so in my family, I'm the durian baby. And so, anyway, so I was born in the Philippines, and then I grew up my mom's Ilocano. Ilocano, okay, and even I was born in Davao, but those of you who are from the Philippines, Ilocos is divided provinces, and so there's Ilocos Norte and Ilocos Sur, and my mom is from Sinait, which is a northernmost city or town in Ilocos Sur, but when I was a year old, my parents moved to the 3rd Ilocano province. I don't know if any of you know this. Anyway, it's called Ilocos Oriental. Some people know it as Hawaii. And so, we moved to Hawaii, and so I grew up in Hawaii. And so I went to college at the University of Hawaii. Didn't know what I was going to do, but my first day at school, I was standing in line for registration, and back then there were no computers. It was just long registration lines, and I had played band through middle school and high school, but had no plans to continue. But a boy a couple years older than I am from my high school, he's walking by and he sees me. He says, "Hey, are you still playing horn?" I said, "Well, I haven't played since June." He said, "Go check the university band director, and they're needing horn players, and he probably will give you a scholarship." So, by accident, I went and talked to the band director. I got a a full scholarship for the first year, and he said, if I'm happy with you, then I'll continue it every year. So really it's by accident that I even continued in music through my 4 years of college. Now, I was in band, but by accident, somehow I got into choir. Well, it wasn't really accident. Okay, there was a girl in the band, a flute player, that I really liked. And she joined choir. And so I just followed her into choir. And then I got into choir, and so I kind of moved away from band and into choir. So then I went on to University of Iowa and got a degree in choral conducting. Not in band conducting, I got a degree in choral conducting. But then I got a teaching credential, not because I really wanted to teach, right? But I just wanted to conduct choirs. Anyway, so I ended up moving to LA, and I applied for a job in LA Unified, and I thought it was a band position. And by accident, it wasn't. They had a band position, but they hired somebody for the job the day before I did my interview. But they had another music position there, in orchestra of all things. And so I got into my first teaching experience was doing orchestra. So I have a band background, a choir background, and then here I am teaching orchestra in LA Unified. And then after about 9 years, then I came to ABC by accident. And I had applied for my dream job, and I didn't get it because I didn't show up for the interview. And so, unfortunately, my aunt had passed away, and so I went back to the Philippines.